Gorma.
Yeah, Torkoma.
Yeah, Torkoma.
Torkomacja gościnie raz.
So are you against?
Okay. Here is what I can see. Remember, most of Armenia is taken by Turkey, so they're the new Torkoma.
The new Torkoma.
So they have the older weapons and military.
Yeah, the ones that want to turn.
See, it's working already.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
They're
from
becoming
Turks,
more fundamental,
right?
fundamental.
And they're
Islam.
putting all generals they were with United States. They're all in jail now.
Yes.
They're all in jail.
Right.
So they're preparing like Iran, and Iran putting some money there too.
Sure.
So they're going to join. These are two major powers, Muslim powers,
exactly.
plus all the other satellites, and plus the big leader over there that is coming with a different
So
type.
Turkey joined with the NATO.
Of course.
Of course.
And then it's
remember,
coming that way.
if you go in the 70s, now this is what's going to be in the study. If you go in the 70s, you ask any Israeli general, and you say that, you know, Turkey is going to be your enemy. Israel will say, that's the only ally we have.
Yes.
And no way, no, it will never happen.
Yes.
No way, because that's the only ally we have.
Islam.
And look at it. How many years? What, 30 years?
Yeah.
The only thing that I cannot tell you that, is it before the rapture or after the rapture?
Right, we don't know that part. But the way I've been watching, studying, reading, listening to all these revelation speakers, prophet, pastors and whatnot, and they're all saying, all the players have to be in the play.
Yeah.
And then the rapture will happen. And we'll see. We are going to be raptured right around before that 7 years
Yes.
time. See, so it's not like we're going to be raptured and then it's going to be another decade or
7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
Almost
Yeah.
7 years, give or
Yeah.
take. So they got 3.5
Somebody
years.
will make a peace treaty with Israel and Arabs.
Right.
So it must have been something bad too. So somebody has to do by force.
Sure.
And then that person.
I mean, everything started from 1948 because until 1948, none of this could happen.
The clock was not open.
The clock was not open. The clock was not ticking. The clock was off. 1948, Israel became a state of Israel, independent.
Yeah.
The clock started ticking. That's when the clock, God's clock, is Israel. Clock started. Now, a lot of the, you have all these, the philosophers and all these, the Bible studiers and all these, they were saying, wait a minute. We have it. There's Israel, but East Jerusalem is still in Arabs. 1967. That changed. They got it. Now watch how amazing that part was. They got the 1967. They got East Jerusalem. They got the Temple Mount. They're like, well, I got it happen.
Glorious.
It gets even. And what's on there? It has the Dome of the Rock, the mosque. It's there. So Israel, after taking it, they could have easily right there and there destroyed that and then built the temple back. They gave it back. No fighting, no nothing. Just to make a peace, or just to keep some kind of peace in the Middle East, they gave the temple mount back. And then right after, but see, God did that because He said it's not time yet. Because you can't. Back 1967 was not the time for the temple to be re-erected. It wasn't the time for all the players to come in. Because if you look at the rest of it, there was no European Union. There was a hint of European Union. There was time, the money was being worked. The European Union was being developed and planned, but it wasn't there. The blueprint was there.
Yeah.
So God's like, wait a minute. Then look, the European nation is supposed to be only 10, according to the Bible. But now, you remember, it went up too many. But now look, it's dropping. It's going to drop. It's going to go back down to 10. It's all happening. You see, all in time. Yeah, it's going to be 10. You see, it's amazing how this book comes alive every day. What's wrong with people who don't believe it? I'm going, what are you, nuts?
So maybe
Islam is
we might not see that if the rapture happens before.
Right. See, this is again the rapture.
I mean,
we might see many of those.
Yes.
That's what we said is the last time. Oh, hapishtaguchunu will be the lavi dietan.
Hapishtaguchunu is remember Harutan make
No, I meant Revelation model. I see
11:59, 59. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what he said. 11:59, 59.
Okay. That person will rise. And the living Christians immediately in a twinkling of an eye, 1,000th of a second, bing, you go upstairs, to meet the Lord in the
Yes.
sky.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll be with him forever.
Yes.
So we are his force,
Yes.
priests, kings,
All
lords,
of
and
them.
everything.
Priest, prophet, and king. All
Yeah,
of them. We're all there.
we're all of them there.
Can you repeat 11 what?
11:59,
Ah,
59. You know,
what
like
do
the
you mean?
clock.
No,
That's the
that's-
clock ticking.
Das
You know, you
kim
only-
bidi
Oh,
badari,
oh,
badari.
açap moding.
That's how close we are. 11:59.
It's at the door, Segur. I'm at the door.
So, darling, that's what this is not the year.
We understand each other.
Geri langsing şimdi.
That's a good one.
Hiç mi de rengi severim?
Lodge.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
look, look.
We're gonna be in the glory of God. Hey, God has something for you to do.
Eyes
Maybe
not
we can-
see.
Yes. Yeah, but they get it.
Ears not
Not heard.
heard. And you never imagine. It is beyond your
Imagination.
understanding what God prepared for you.
Yes.
God, Jesus said, I'm go and prepare a place for you.
For you.
Listen, this is not the king. This is not the
Yeah.
multimillionaire. This is the owner of the whole universe. He said, I prepare a place for you.
And remember, when God's saying prepare, that means it's still not ready. That means your home is not ready yet. It's being prepared because He said, I'm going to go and prepare. You see, the words are very, very important. I'm going just back to prepare. Not saying I'm going back to just open the gates. No, no, no. I'm going to
make it special. And then,
Custom-made home.
just imagine at the end of 1,000 years of kingdom
Right.
of God,
Balado
eternity
Limbo.
will
Yeah.
you start. There will be a new satellite coming, New Jerusalem down.
New Jerusalem, yes.
Can you believe how it's built?
Yeah.
You know the dimensions? Yeah. Okay.
400 and...
Hazar yergu ayrur.
Yeah, 450 miles long,
Yeah.
450
Oh.
miles high,
Yeah.
and 450 miles deep and width. So it's all the same, 450, 450, 450.
And look, the doors, 12 doors,
Yes.
are one pearl each one.
Yeah.
Okay. Pana hadaga
Amen voski.
amen desak atamant voski amen desak.
Amen.
The streets are gold. It's see through, and there is you don't need no light. It is beyond imagination. That's what I'm saying. It is you can never see. You will be inheritance of God.
Finishing discussion.
Okay. Saying Harus Baba Munim, inze mek yergu milyon gıtske. Inç urakutune. Can you imagine we will inherit with Jesus the wealth of the universe?
You will.
The problem is, yete yere kat gani gıllamya akari kamis tejo gitarlar.
There'll be no woman alive at that time.
Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yere kat gani
So you want to
gıllamya.
make
Arte sakkanik ne baban çiviri.
Adam bir dişi kan.
Adam
Kökü korunmuş.
Ha, kökü bir daha ya.
kokot. Sana kines vor pidi Andre. Pidi Andre.
Remember, Coco,
Borom
no
nore.
sin is allowed. That
Badera-
means you have to
Ma
be
izime
pure.
stere,
Holy,
treba
holy,
stere
holy.
dendre.
Holy.
Me izime smakurnere dendre.
Pidi Andre.
When
Pidi
you sing
Andre.
Sunday, when you sing Sunday, Badarak, yerken
Right.
fan çesirler, push çesirler.
Ah,
Imagine that time when
You're in front of him.
in front of the
Make go men.
Almighty.
Ama kevo make go men. Ima atam yevayn raz shidagi.
Çidage.
Ime
Medikere.
Yete erik gani kov kovi devagan khosat tutyan nutchiga. Arten çantratseren irarme. Grivi bidellar. Aspes kone maskans mahana mgilla ur sirdarne khoshinka yevan. You know what I mean? Edo çivit pazmanayn gaşça.
Uçuşatlar ya
You're kidding?
pasmanlar.
Hivan tutun bitçinler.
Ya.
Ah, hiç biçim mesela sana gibi milyoner olabilirler.
Segor le tutsek aşkara ge segor le tutsek. Ad je Lukas leteca.
Multiply. Uzatacağım. Don't worry.
Anyway.
Watch mudatsek udeli
Alright.
watch khameli.
It's coming something.
It's okay.
Something
Ana da tamam
unbelievable.
billah ve reç mi bak.
Unbelievable.
Araç me kad avur baderaz munik. Sadanay nevirin genirmek alazak. Ah köken
Just
bir
make a heart to me.
Adi guys, I can't wait for that. I'm gonna
One question. Yete sadanan asaşpayı İnçu host. Oh, okay. My question is, from the beginning,
Yes.
when the devil was here on this earth, why
De-
God put us here on
No,
this
no,
earth?
no. Devil was not here on this
Oh,
earth.
wasn't.
Devil was kicked out of heaven. Him and his
Ani
one third of
arkadaşlar,
the
ani
What's
arkadaşlar.
happened?
him and
One-third.
one third of the angels that rebelled
No, no,
against
no.
God got thrown down here.
I know.
They
but
were
this
kicked down
happened-
here afterwards.
before Adam and Eve or after
The
Adam and Eve?
kicking out of the heaven?
Yeah.
That's
Alternative.
We don't know that.
we don't know. We'll ask when we get there.
Yeah, we don't
We don't
know
know when they got kicked out.
Okay.
All I know is they got kicked out.
Yeah, I know,
And then
yeah.
they were here. Either they were before or
After
after.
all, as աշխարհի վրա գիներուն մեջ ավելի բդավ։
Yeah. Do you know that? That's what More amazing happen. Anyway, bottom line is they got together. Yeah, they got together and they said, okay, you know, if we can't rebel against him, why don't we hurt his beloved, his children that he created? Why don't we mess with them? So we can't get the big boy, the big guy, so we can mess with the little guys. It's the same thing because remember we were created
In his image.
In his image.
Yes.
So the devil says, okay, I got you. This is what devil was thinking. He says, okay, I'm going to get you. So,
But before then, God had prepared all this
right. All
salvation plan way
plan in advance.
before.
See, God had planned way in advance.
You were chosen way up down there before you were born.
Yeah, before you even know, don't worry
Yeah.
about it. So, and he said, and Jesus volunteered back then. When I said back then, whatever, billion years ago, whatever you want to call it, he volunteered. He said, I'm ready. When the time's up, I'm going to leave my throne. I'm going to go down there, become one of them, and sacrifice my blood for their salvation.
Like this, Satan was created by God too.
Yeah, yeah.
We like
I-
we were
Yeah,
created.
yeah, he was
So,
an angel, yeah.
God is the ultimate thing which we cannot understand.
You
so
can't
much.
understand.
So he's been designed way, way, way before. So his love is being portrayed here for us.
Mm-hmm.
He loved us so much, like he says, even you fall down, which we do every day, just get up. You are bought by his blood.
Amen.
So
That's
Paid
it,
for,
Yeah.
bought and paid for.
Անցյալ ուրբաթ խոսեցա բանի մասին,
Genesis
Genesis առաջի
20.
մասին։
Oh,
Ամենը շատ Աստծոանունը Genesis առաջի գլխու մեջ տրված է։ 32 անգամ
wow.
God,
Wow.
43 անգամ He, որ
As a God,
refers
yeah.
to God։
To God, yeah, wow.
Եվ անդերը քիտնականները նոգսել էքսպերտները։ Մեկ ամենամեծ բաներ իվենտները մեկ գլխու մեջ տրել։
Yeah.
Աբրահամին հավատքը 15 գլուխ տվել է։ 15 գլուխ Աբրահամի հավատքի մասին, որովհետև ադիգա մեզի պետք է։
Hadi bezibet.
Creation-ը գլխու մեջ չմտներ։
եւ հավատքը աջայբ համենը սկիզբին գար առանց քիթ։
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
he went to sacrifice his son. He believed in God, you know, and that was given to him as a salvation.
Amen.
Even then, there was no Jesus, but by faith,
Yeah.
by faith, by
And
faith.
all the civilization, look where he took his son to sacrifice. Everything. God is so beautiful. He does things so perfect.
Այնադին ալասպես փանգար, զորնակ սավուղը Թավիթին մի դսպան։
Այո։
Աղջիկին ալդվա,
Ահա։
որ տեսանը
Նորեն չեղավ։
նորեն չեղավ, նորեն մի դսպան։
Ha, çidagi.
Yani
Քանի որ
Ես
սե
ես
ինչու։
ես։
Մեկ բագա, բայց ինչու։
քանի որ սնաբարդությունն անոր գպար երկեին որ
Աղբյուրավորներ հազարն հազար։
Որովհետև
Pride.
Pride. Ego.
ego
Բոլոր թակավորներուն
Ամենը pride ադը։
Ալս, թո, սկիզբին Բաբելոնի մեջ այդպես սկսավ։
Ամեն դե։
Հա։ Yeah, Նաբուկոդոնոսոր։
Ջիոֆոսաբանը, մյուսը։
Հետո Թավիթը անգինը ցկեց, որովհետև բանը այն բավան իրեն գնկամ Հիսուսա մի դսպաներ մի թնադեր։
եղբայրը սական իրեն եկավ գնիգիր եղբայրը
Yeah, Jonathan.
Ինչ սադարանություն գագնես
Jonathan'ı իրեն դերին գերներ հավատամ։
Եվ ադի ագապա սերը։
Agaya.
Yeah, okay.
For today, we're done.
Hello.
Please come again. We'll continue this kind of
Yes,
study.
yeah.
And this is beautiful.
Okay,
Դու
well,
ստուդիոները բաները ինչ որ ունես ամփոփե, ադեն մե մաստերը դիպետ կնե։
Okay.
Քո նոթերը 15-20